Hello.
Hi, I wanna go. Can we go?
Yes, we can
Let's
go.
go.
So today technically is our date night, but yesterday or when was it? Day before was our 3 month anniversary. So we are taking some time to go have some fun. She's literally wagging on your face. So first off, I love the bookstore. So they have books, but not a lot. Happy 3 month anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
So, we asked our followers on Instagram to ask us anything, and we got a lot of interesting questions. So we thought we can answer a few today. So let's get started.
Okay.
Okay, there were quite a few questions, but I think we can go in an order. Okay. Actually, two people asked this question: how did we meet?
Church.
Church?
Backstage.
Backstage.
You came and met me.
Yeah.
And said you wanted to be part of the worship team, and I said okay, and I took your details.
Yeah. I came to Hyderabad on a Wednesday, and I was looking for a church to attend on a Sunday, so I was like googling it, and the first result that came up on Google was New Life AG. So I took an auto and I came for the second service in Millennium Gardens, and guess who was leading worship? Yeah. So I was like so impressed because I at the time thought there was only one female worship leader in the world, and that was Darlene Sheikh. Yeah, so I was like, wow, there is an actual female worship leader, and then they led the song Yeshu Naam Ki Jai, and yeah,
There's no J in that.
Ki Jai.
Achha, you mean at that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I was like, wait, that's a Hindi song, and the band was obviously a Western band with like a drum kit, manual drum kit, and acoustic drum kit, bass guitar, and all. And I was so used to listening to Indian songs in Indian grooves to have a Indian song in a Western groove and all of that. I was like so impressed with the church and the worship team. I actually, as soon as the church was over, I went and I met her because she was leading worship, and I said I wanted to join the worship team. Do you remember all of that?
I only remember meeting you for a few,
Minutes.
quickly, yeah. And I said, give your details, I'll pass it on to Suraj.
Yeah.
But then you later told me that you noticed few things about me also, like my dad.
Later, I noticed a few things. She has this thing of wearing dangling earrings, okay?
Which I still do.
Yeah, which she's still wearing. So when she spoke, the earrings kept dancing, and I kind of remember that even today. So yeah. Question number 2. Who said I love you first?
Do we want to tell the world about it?
So the short answer, we won't go into the long answer. The short answer is, she said she is falling for me, but I think I said I love you first.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I was the first one to acknowledge
that there were feelings. Yeah, that's the.
And then, no, you should know the reaction. The man was very, very shy. And he ran away the minute I said.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. One of our closest friends asked, how long did you guys plan your wedding for?
Oh, such a long answer I have for this. But a very short time. We hardly... The thing that we did, a mistake that we did is, although we dated for so long and we knew we were going to get married, we never discussed about what kind of a wedding we wanted. We just knew we wanted to get married.
Yeah.
I wish we had spent some time planning a little bit ahead. So when your parents agreed, I mean, like when the whole thing started working out for us, it was hardly 3 months. And in that 3 months, the first 15 days we were in a shock. I was like, really, is it happening? And then we had to figure it out. Where did we want the wedding? First we wanted 20 people. No, 10 people. Then it went to 20. Then it kept growing and growing and growing. So how long did we have? Technically 2 months. In 2 months we did all the planning and everything.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Yeah.
But we saw God's favor in all of this. Yeah.
Take it from me, weddings are ridiculously expensive
Very
for
expensive.
no reason whatsoever.
I think we should have stuck to our original plan of just less than 10 people and gotten married.
Yeah. So just get married, guys, and then get on with life.
But if your parents want to see a wedding, honor it. Just go with the flow.
Either you take charge of the whole thing, or you let your parents take charge of the whole thing.
Only one. Either. Don't be both. Yeah.
Don't do both.
It'll be chaos.
Yeah, it'll be chaos. Other than the worship team, what are things that you guys have in common?
Yeah.
We both read a lot.
Steal each other's books.
We steal each other's books. Yeah.
But the genres are different.
Yeah. She reads a lot of Christian books.
Christian leadership, a bit of self-help, but a lot of Christian books.
Yeah.
He reads everything under the sun. But there are certain aspects he doesn't read and he used to, which he has stopped, and I'm glad he has.
So, I don't read much Christian books. I read the Bible.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Like, I don't.
Yeah, she also reads a lot. I read a lot of business and philosophical books, purely non-fiction, and she reads fiction and she reads a bit of non-fiction. But being a HR person, she tends to do a lot of
HR books as
HR
well.
and human resource, I mean that is HR, leadership and office space focused books. Whereas I read a lot of non-career but like entrepreneurship and business.
And something
kind of-
like immunity, infectious generosity, whatever this principle is his. I like I like fiction, thrillers, and all of mysteries and all of that. Apart from
Okay. So that is one
common
thing
thing,
we have in common. Another thing that we have in common
movies,
is
which used to be movies.
used to be movies. That's how we
Somehow
bonded a lot.
he's.
Yeah.
I think you were just trying to impress me, so you went along earlier, and now you're like movies means no.
So she watches a lot of Bollywood movies. So I've
I
never
watch
tried.
Excuse me.
I never tried to impress by watching Bollywood movies. Okay.
You did. Oh my god. The kind of movies I made you watch, all the Bollywood ones. Do you want me to remind you of some of them? Which are ridiculous flops, but we still went and watched.
So I have stopped, almost entirely stopped watching movies because I just don't have the time. But yeah, we used to watch a lot of movies. Nowadays it's reduced less, like a lot, but we do watch a lot of movies. Okay, this question: how did you guys know you were meant to marry each other?
I didn't know in the first year. I
You
just
didn't know?
knew I was falling in love with you.
Okay, but at some point you
But
knew,
then
na?
I started praying. Initially itself we started praying. I think it was the peace in the heart and a lot to do with trust, and I think you did a lot to be able to assure me, and that solidified for me. And how did we know? Scriptures, all the promises that I had received from God about my spouse, everything, like there are still some more to be fulfilled, which was for post marriage, which I know will be fulfilled. But whatever God said, this is the kind of man, be it from the book of Timothy or be it from Samuel, or the characteristics of the person, even to the point of how he would look. The vision that I saw, remember I told you? Where I only saw the hand of the person, but I knew it was Pastor Wilson who would be solemnizing the wedding. I remember, I even knew the skin color.
Racist intuition she had. Based on the
knew.
skin color, she knew she's going to marry me.
No. But then it was so much to do with the promises that were fulfilled, and even your mom had certain things, right? That she knew that you will be marrying somebody outside of your
Culture.
community and culture, right? Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah, all
You know
of that,
how
lots
I
of
knew?
things. How?
So I had two things that I wanted in my wife, and then she met it, and then I was like, yeah, that's it. She needs to be cute, and then she needs to be interested in worship. That's all. Worship ministry. Or at the time, that was, let's say, my interpretation of what worship ministry is has changed over the years. But yeah, at the time, and then I was like, yeah, this is the person, and never looked back. And that was it. I mean, like, it still feels like yesterday. We used to go on joyrides on a bike for movies, and
Your bike used to break down a lot,
yeah,
and that's when Daisy always was there.
yeah. Daisy was our car. Yeah, that was our
Mine-
first car. Yeah. One of our close neighbors asks for a PS5. So, hello close neighbor, if you are watching, you are always welcome to come sit on our couch and play our own PS5 for as long as you want. Bring your kids along. Our home is always open. You also there.
Whatever he said, anytime. At least that way he will move away from the PS5 for some time.
Yeah. Okay, last question. Who does Autumn love the most?
It's like hands down it has to be him. But then these days I think she's warming up to me a lot more because he's absent most of the time. But then yeah.
I'm not absent, I travel for work. But yeah.
But then yeah, she comes to me when she wants to poop, be fed, be put to take it care of. But the rest of the time,
When she wants to play, she comes to me.
sleeping and all, she has to sleep next to him. Otherwise, I don't know.
So
something
when she
happens.
wants to play, when she wants to sleep, it's all on me. So the good stuff is with me. All the pooping,
But that's
peeing
okay.
and all is her.
But she loves cuddling with me.
Yeah. But she is adorable. She's the best thing that has ever happened to us and
No, you're the best thing that's happened to me.
to us.
She's a gift, like a blessing.
Don't get all philosophical. We are the best that happened for each other and for us, yes. You're done. Cool. That's it. Thank you for joining our Q&A, asking all these questions, and hope you got to know us a little better. Look, Autumn.